When we moved to Tennessee in the summer of 2025, everyone told us that winters here are very mild. Sure, it might snow sometimes, but it usually melts by the next day. Well, this winter clearly had other plans. Instead, Middle Tennessee was hit by a snowstorm, and winter decided to show us its serious side. Everything would have been fine if we weren't living in a small trailer with walls that are barely 2 inches thick with no insulation at all. Basically, not the best place to ride out an ice storm. So today, we're going to show you how we're dealing with this cold storm on our homestead and how we're surviving in this tiny trailer and how we prepared for it.
So tomorrow we're expecting storm of the year, of the
Storm
century.
of the decade, I guess,
Yes.
or more. I mean, when we moved here and we moved into the trailer, the first thing we asked people around us, like, hey, how bad are the winters? They're like, well, normal winters aren't bad, but they all mentioned 1994. Like, I mean, it was apparently Armageddon back then. They lost power for an entire month, and a lot of people are saying that this storm that's coming seems to have that type of, layout. Which
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not, because, I mean, this trailer has zero insulation. It's, we're doing the best we can to prepare. I bought another propane tank, so we have two 40 pounds, a 30 pound, and two 20 pound. That'll probably last us if it gets really cold, which it's going to. I mean, we're talking below zero temperatures for an extended period of time. Probably get 7 days out of that, probably. So hopefully, things aren't shut down for much longer than that. We've done everything we can. We've got the backup generator. I'm going to get a couple extra cans of gas just in case it's extended power outages. And stocked up on food. Yeah, we're getting some food today.
You know what's interesting? That 3 days before the storm, the ground beef disappeared from the store shelves.
Yeah, the store shelves are completely empty of a lot of things. I mean, it's like, growing up in Florida, I know what it's like when a hurricane's coming, and this is the exact same feel. I mean, everyone's rushed out, panic buying, just in case this does get as bad as they say it can get. It's better to over-prepare, Fingers crossed we just get snow and no other problems, and we're going to bring you guys along and show you everything that we're going through. So
how we're surviving in a little travel trailer without insulation and -7 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, this is not an all-season trailer, I can tell you that right now. Luckily, we managed to buy all the essential groceries a day before the storm. Most people were stocking up on non-perishable foods, canned goods, dry products like pasta and snacks, as well as meat, milk, and water. Still, all overall local stores had enough food available for everyone. All right, guys, we are at the final stage of the storm's going to be coming in late tonight, but we won't get hit with the brunt of it till tomorrow, I think around 10 a.m., 11 a.m. I did buy some RV antifreeze. One of the things that we've had a problem with when it gets really cold is I can't dump the tanks because the water accumulates, in the valve area. So we're going to go ahead, we'll take our showers early today, dump the tanks, dump a gallon of antifreeze in each tank, and that should settle down at the bottom where the valves are because it's heavier than water, and then the water will stack up on top and then we'll be able to at least dump the tank. Also went ahead and bought a space heater, and also topped off our 40-pound propane. We're as ready as we can be, guys, and we will go ahead and update you when the storm starts coming. We'll show you guys what we're dealing with. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday morning, and it's 13 degrees out with a wind chill of about 5. Not much precipitation yet. This north wind is so bone-chilling cold. I'm out here walking Nico. I'm seeing a little bit of flurries right now. Nothing that's probably going to pick up on the camera. But today's the day. It's supposed to start out snowing, and by the end of the day, it's supposed to get the freezing rain, which is the thing that's going to cause havoc. We can handle snow, but as soon as you get that ice on those power lines and trees, it starts, causing problems. So, look, it's snow. What is that? What is that? Huh? All right, guys, it is full on snowing now. This north wind, super, super cold. But the good thing is the snow is dry. And it's supposed to stay like this till about 3 or 4 o'clock. And then, unfortunately, that's when we're supposed to get the ice and the sleet, which is going to potentially cause the problems that we're all dreading. But for right now, it's awesome. beautiful. I actually would love it if we got more snow here, you know, as a yearly thing. Oh my God, look at Nico. He's just totally eating the snow. Are you eating snow?
Wow! We got the snow! Nico, let's go! Let's go! Woo! Nico, look! Nico, come! Come, look! Nico, look! Woo! Yay! Woo! And it's just the beginning. We're gonna have a snow all day long.
I know. It doesn't turn into ice.
Yeah.
That would be a disaster.
For now, it's so cool. Guys, I can't believe that. Well, I wish it stay snow without turning inches of frozen mix and then rain.
I know. If we could just get 12 inches of snow.
Gosh, it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. Okay, this for the tiny ones. Now let's feed the big ones. Put the under the tree. Put the feed under.
Yep. We bought several bags of food for the birds, bunnies, squirrels, and deer. It was such a joy to watch from the window as the dozens of birds gathered under the tree to fuel up for the coming week. The food we placed in the Humbirdie bird feeder was gone in a single day, and the birds often fought over it. So we decided to spread the food around the tree, allowing many birds to eat at the same time. All right, get in.
Woo! Let's take a ride.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Gonna give you guys a quick tour of the property with all the snow. So let's go. All right, guys, this is our road. It's not going to be plowed for a while. Definitely don't recommend driving. Make a snow angel. I love the snow. I mean, this is, I honestly wish this was like a normal occurrence here. But let's talk later and see what happens if it starts ice and sleet. Then we'll probably have a different situation. But this is beautiful. I mean, look at it.
Wow, it's so quiet also.
I know, it's so quiet. There's lots of birds out, which I'm really surprised about. You know, there's tons of birds flying around. It's so dry.
Uh-huh.
I mean, look at it, you can't even make a snowball. It's like super dry.
I wish we had a proper shoes and proper gloves.
I know. I'm not cold. My body's not cold.
Oh, no,
it's just my toes and my hands. I can't believe how fast they're going.
I know.
It's freaking ridiculous. If they take that corner and then they see us, they try to lock it up.
Yeah.
Come on, Nico. Water is off, and really hope that prevents us from having any major water issues. Yeah, that's all we can do.
I'm always worried that a poor wild animal gonna freeze till death and have nothing to eat. That's why before the storm started,
even though these animals have been living in this type of stuff their entire lives,
I
she's
feel
thinking
so
they're gonna
bad.
die because it snows one day.
They're so lonely. So I got this mineral brick for the deers. This one is for the rabbits and squirrels. And also got extra deer feed. Let's go feed the wild animals.
All right, let's go.
Nico, what are you doing? Ooh. What are you eating?
Nico, that's for the bunnies. All right, you feel better now? The bunnies won't. The bunnies and the deer won't starve to death.
Not
because
gonna
one
die.
day of snow.
Look at Nico. So it's 3:30 p.m. and our beautiful snow turned into unpleasant rain.
We are burning through quite a bit of propane. I mean, we've only been one day into this.
Like 67%.
Yeah, we
already.
got 67% left on one of the tanks, which means, you know, each tank that we have is going to last us maybe 2.5, 3 days max at these temperatures. So that concerns me a little bit because, you know, we can't afford to run out of propane. We've got,
Yup.
you know, I'd say 2, 4, maybe 6 days of propane max. I'd say 5 to be safe. So
Yeah, and I'm looking at the weather. Look at this. Even they were saying that Wednesday we're gonna have 34. Now it's go down to 29. So
for the high.
for the high. So nothing until, damn, I don't know when.
-4.
-4 next weekend.
Yeah.
And I mean, not a single day above freezing. Not a single one. If this snow gonna stay like this for a week and nobody gonna clear the roads, so we just stuck here.
Yeah. So
It's not good, not good.
you know, if you have a house, then you get one of those big 500-gallon propane tanks.
Or
and-
just a wood stove.
Yeah, or wood stove. I mean, that's one thing. When we build this house, we're going to have, you know, we'll have a wood stove in there because, you know, you can always go chop down the tree. I mean, no matter what happens, if the roads are snowed out for a month, you can survive by burning wood. And that's one of the things you want to have being out in the country is a wood stove as a backup. Plus, you're going to have the propane tanks buried in the ground, so you'll have plenty of propane, not have to sit here and, you know, go to this freaking store every 2-3 days to fill up a tank, which is a real pain in the butt.
I know that a lot of people watching us from the same situation. Which state you are? Please tell us what's going on in your state and how are you dealing with this?
Yeah, let us know. We're curious to know how it is over there. We're watching the news, and it just seems to be all over the place, you know.
Yep, 40
hard to
states
figure out.
affected.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get darker soon. I don't think we will be able to feel much, so we will update you tomorrow.
Yep. All right, guys, have a good...
And stay safe on
Yes.
this storm, and have a good evening, Saturday evening.
Yes. All right. All these big trees right here. They have the potential to break off, block this entire thing. We thought we had dodged a bullet, but it seems like it's gonna get pretty bad out here. I've been going on the Facebook group in Dixon and got over 12,500 people without power, ice on the roads, you know, with the temperatures dropping below zero. I don't know when we're going to be able to get out and get propane because this is all going to be ice. Our entire road is 1,200 foot long, and it's just one big sheet of snow turning into ice right now. So very, very dangerous situation. If we lose power, I'm guesstimating that I've got about five days max. That's max. Probably 4 days, given the temperatures are going to drop, of keeping warm. And then if we run out of power, we'll have to come to my friend Richard's, which if we're out of power, he's out of power. We'll be having to burn wood to stay warm. So, wow, I can hear trees popping in the background. Look at that. It's just all turning to ice. All this is going to be ice. All right, just fed the horses and the cows, and heading back to the trailer. So, update you guys in a little bit. Hopefully this rain eases up and we continue to have power, because that's the most important thing for us right now. So the valves are frozen on the dumps, even though I use that RV antifreeze. This is the warmest it's going to be for about a week. I mean, we're about 20 degrees, I think, 25 degrees. And tomorrow it's supposed to get down to 4 degrees. So I'm trying my best to try and dump these tanks one more time before we get frozen in, because after tomorrow, I don't think there's going to be an opportunity for me to dump, because it's going to get so cold. So I'm using a hair dryer to try and heat the line so I can dump the gray water. The black I was able to dump. It's a much bigger line, so I was able to dump that one, but these other ones are definitely frozen. I still have the main water shut off. I'm going to give it till today, because we still have rain coming in right now, frozen rain, and we could lose power. Once I'm clear on no more potential for power outages, then I'll rehook up the water. But then I'm going to have to run the situation with, trying to dump these valves when it's 10 degrees, 5 degrees for this next week. All right, I've been at this for over 30 minutes and I can't get a drop to come out of this. I don't understand what's going on here. It's just not cooperating. RV antifreeze should have helped something, but apparently not. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take you for a ride. I haven't left the property yet, so we're gonna go out the front gate, go down the main roads, and check out how they are faring, and I'm gonna bring you guys along, so let's go. All right, so I'm coming up on the main road right here. Oh, there's that. There's a truck coming out. raining, frozen mix. It's supposed to be like this for another, I think, probably 3 hours. So praying, like I said, that these power lines are good. Standing under them, I don't really feel comfortable. You can see some ice accumulating on them, but yeah, check it out. I don't think I'd feel comfortable taking the Tesla on this road. I mean, look at it, it's just pure slush with ice. Whew. All right, let's go. I'm glad to see that the Tobin's gate works without any problem. There was some ice built up on the arms, but it just had no problem just breaking it off, which is good. I can't believe this. I mean, this doesn't even look like our property. I mean, I'm just, look at this.
Well, guys, it's Sunday, 2:45 p.m. and we just lost the power. So what are we gonna rely right now on a battery right now? Yeah?
Yeah, we're on battery. So the furnace runs off the battery. So it just basically runs the fan, and the propane is what heats us. And we've got, I think, like I said, 5 days of propane. But I don't know how long the battery's gonna last. That's the thing. If the battery's constantly turning the furnace to push out the air, I don't know how much time it has, to be honest with you. If that dies, then we'll have to depend on the generator to charge the battery and run it. So let's just hope they get the power going quick, so we don't have to deal with any of that. All right, guys, well, this totally sucks. Power's out. I just checked, and apparently half the entire county, which is over 21,000 people, don't have power. And we just lost ours, and I know that they've had theirs out since this morning, so I highly doubt they're going to get to us anytime soon. I went ahead and ran some calculations, and the battery that we have, which is the SunGold Power, thank God we got that upgrade. Thank God. Because if we had the standard battery, we'd be screwed right now. But based on the calculations, we should be able to run for about 36 hours the blower, and that's if we're running at like 50%. So we got a good 36 hours before any issues. The wind's kicking up. I'm actually getting some more snow, which wasn't supposed to happen. So I'm gonna drag the generator out and just get it ready in case we need to use it, so I don't have to do that in the middle of the night if something happens. So one thing you definitely want to do when running a generator, try to keep it as far away from your place as you can. I'm gonna angle it so the exhaust goes this way so we don't get any carbon monoxide issues. Hopefully you can hear me over this generator. But I ended up moving the car, and I hooked up the generator to the trailer just to test it out. I'm letting it run for about 30 minutes to an hour just to make sure everything runs good. But right now we're on full generator power. It's Monday morning, and I'm gonna go take a ride down or anything like that. So let's go. I'll take you for a ride. Fun, I gotta admit. Good thing is I don't really see any big trees down, so that's a big plus. Hopefully we don't get any winds or anything. I mean, there's some branches down. I mean, these are some pretty big branches that have fallen. See that fell, but you know, so far, I mean, the danger is these really big ones right here. I don't know. I'm digging this snow. I mean, I don't like the ice, but I would really enjoy, I think, living somewhere where it's snow.
So guys, today it's a Wednesday, January 28th, and we wanted to give an update.
Yeah, so we're at the tail end of this ice storm. They're finally starting to clear the roads. They haven't cleared the back roads where we're at, but if we can get out to the highway, we should be able to make it to town. Waiting for our neighbor Mark to come out here with his tractor to see if he can go ahead and clear our drive, because there's no way we can get back up if we do go back down right now. All in all, it's been a good experience, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's been interesting. The only stress for us was, you know, having to deal with being in the trailer and having to deal with the frozen dump lines, the frozen lines for the water, and then worrying about running out of propane. So if we were in a house, I wouldn't have stressed at all.
No,
you know?
I think it's a great idea. It was a great idea to buy the space heater because we were very easy on the propane. Space heater did a pretty good job.
Yeah, yeah.
The only real challenge was when the kitchen sink tank got frozen, right?
Yeah, the gray tank, we still can't dump the kitchen gray tank, and that's a real pain in the butt because we can't use the kitchen sink now. So today I, sat there with a dryer. I got it to open, but all it was just solid ice, right there. So we're getting a little bit of relief today and tomorrow. It's 28 degrees right now. Tomorrow the high is supposed to be like, I think 33 or 34. Yeah. But then we're getting another Arctic blast. So, if we don't get to thaw it out in the next day or so, we're going to be really hating it to not be able to continue to use the kitchen sink. So I do have some heat cable on those places, but it's just not keeping up. I mean, we're getting cold in the middle of the night. I mean, it's like 4 degrees,
Yeah, actually, I believe it was on Monday when our PEX pipe got frozen. So we went to down on the property and pour the boiled water.
Yeah, when I tried to turn on the main water, it wouldn't work.
Didn't have water.
Yeah, I had to go ahead and pour boiling water there. So I was able to fix that. Unfortunately, I did crack one of the gray tank pipes trying to unfreeze it, and hit it too hard with something. So that's cracked. I got to go to the store and fix that, which is a pain in the butt because now when we use anything in the bathroom, it's just draining under the trailer. Not the black water, just the gray water. That would, if it was a black water tank, we'd be in big trouble. Bunch of turds laying under the trailer.
Yeah, but all in all, it's actually a great experience, and it's so beautiful. I mean, like, guys, it's like a winter wonderland.
Yeah.
I wish we were living in a house and be stuck with the wood and had a wooden stove, but it's beautiful. I'm ready to next winter if it will be that beautiful.
Yeah, I've all my life I said, I couldn't want to live in the snow, but I got to be honest with you, I wish it snowed like this every single year for like weeks. I mean, I wish we got real snow, not ice. Obviously, ice is the big problem, but I would love it if it snowed here like for 2-3 months out of the year. I mean, I would, because you're used to it. You could have a snowmobile. You can, you're ready for it. It's just the ice storm that is the problem. But as far as the snow, when I'm walking around on the property with Nico, I'm just in like awe at how beautiful it is. Yeah. So I get why you guys want to live in these places where it snows.
And it's actually not cold right now. It's 27 degrees and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always worry about the birds and wild animals. Yeah. Next time I'll get more bird feed because they can't find the food under the snow and ice. So
all in all, guys, it's been a cool experience. I feel bad. There is a lot of people still without power. Yeah. So that really sucks.
Yeah, we got lucky. We got lucky. Only was without the power for 2 hours. That's it.
2-3 hours. Yeah. But yeah. That's it. That's our winter storm edition.
Experience.
And, if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. We really appreciate it. And we're just waiting on Mark to hopefully come and clear the driveway that we can get to town.
Yeah, so we really need to get to the town today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.